get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Aaron Gordon.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Jones in at the small forward. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. There's the screen to the inside. A nice shot by Brown. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Free throw good. Porter. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
4 on the clock. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. That's the Nuggets ball. Brown the pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Dunn. Murray, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Dunn looking over the floor. Jones for 3. Drills it from outside.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't. And that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. The first one falls. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Now here's Murray. Harden missing his last shot. Murray, good.
Yeah, and this is an area over his his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Now, here's Dunn. 11 points last game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Brown's shot is off. Clippers trail by 3. Dunn passes to Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. Dunn covering. And again, another assist.
And he's nearing this franchise's single-season record for assists. He has been piling them up all year long.
He and his teammates have such chemistry at this point. There's that unspoken connection and understanding of how they want to play. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Dunn against Murray. Dunn kicks to Leonard. Over Gordon. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Zubac. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Harden the pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 3. Shakes him. And Murray. Here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Here's Harden on the wing. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Porter. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Harden. Jones drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jones has got 5.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. And here's Jokic. Zubac defending. And it's Jokic missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got his second bucket.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. The 3. Traps in the tray. 12 points for him.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Harden outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got his third bucket of the night.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. The Clippers also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Zubac. Bogdanovich comes in for Jones. And it's Powell in for Chris Dunn. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 1. Westbrook, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
At the line for your Nuggets, Russell Westbrook, shooting 1.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Third is Bogdanovich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Harden against Murray. Outside Westbrook. Back to Murray. Eubanks grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. 4-point game. It's Harden with the drive over Watson. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Westbrook. Jokic grabs the miss. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Rockets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Oh, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Harden the pass to Bogdanovich to end the run. It's hauled in by Watson.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Murray, no good. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Powell. Rebound by Murray.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Leonard the pass to Eubanks. A shot by Harden, wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
The Clippers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Outside Westbrook. Back to Murray. The tray. The Clippers grab the miss. Now Powell. An 11-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Eubanks finds Bogdanovich. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 5. Pass to Murray. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. For the Clippers, Amir Coffey's checked in for Leonard. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. .153 left here in the first quarter. Back to Watson. There's the pick. Pass to Pickett. 6 to shoot. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Simmons looking it over. Here's Bogdanovich. Over Watson. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, it doesn't matter what role or situation he's in. You can always count on Bogdanovich to get you a bucket.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Astonagi. Here's Pickett. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Count that bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Powell. They set the screen. Here's Coffey. Fires from the wing. The shot misses. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pickett passes to Jordan. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Powell. Westbrook, no good. A 3 from Simmons, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Chris Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Westbrook finds Jokic, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Zubac a screen on Westbrook to the paint. Jokic with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Pass to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Knocked loose. Overdone. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience? A lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team.
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against Golden State. To the left side wing. Back to Westbrook. There's the three. Simmons pulls it in. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a smart offensive player. Leonard understands when to rise up there off the dribble.
Pickett passes to Porter. Gordon kicks to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Sinks the three-pointer. Westbrook's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And Leonard gets it to go.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Pickett. Now Jokic kicks it out to Gordon. Denver needs to get off his shot. Porter, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jokic finds Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Dunn. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Porter inside. Dunn covering. Westbrook, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic inside. Leonard's there. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 13.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. James Harden. He's checked in for Ben Simmons. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Nuggets 3rd.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Harden outside, takes the three. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray the pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. And really, Coach Van Gundy, the acquisition of Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets was one of the things that elevated them to the championship caliber team that we saw.
Yeah, Kevin, he was sort of the missing piece. He's a great fit in the front court alongside of Jokic. His athleticism, his defense, his ability to score inside have really made them a great tandem.
And what about his ability, Stan, to fit in right off the bat and make a difference?
You know, just about anybody can fit in playing with Jokic, Kevin. He makes the game easy.
Well said.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Lobs it up for Zubac. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Good season for him last year. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now here's Murray. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Overdone. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Porter. 18 points for Jamal Murray.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
To end the cold streak, Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Porter. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Harden with it. He's got 10. Bogdanovich. Nice D from Porter. Pass to Brown. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
Free throw good, Murray. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Peyton Watson comes in for Gordon, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Michael Porter.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Powell with the bounce pass. And the jam by Harden.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Pass to Watson. Murray with it. Launches it. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
That's his 3rd triple of the night. forcing the defense to extend out.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Jones.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Powell, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray looking around. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Nice play by Jokic. So crafty in pick and roll.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside, Jones. Powell against Murray. Offensive rebound. Harden outside. Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Down low, here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Harden the pass to Coffee. Westbrook pulls it in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Number 22, Zeke Naji.
1:44 left now here in the second. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Powell from the arc. No good on the shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. For the Nuggets, Gordon's checked in for Naji. And it's Michael Porter in for Peyton Watson. Clippers trail by 18. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night. Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP. Well, that was a creative move. Decided to have a little fun out there, apparently.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jones Jr. at the line for one.
And that one falls for Jones. 1:06 left to play here in the half. Bob pass to Gordon. Stolen by Harden. Throws it up high. Tipped away. Stolen by Gordon. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And that one's good by Porter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Powell finds Eubanks. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. And here's Harden for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Out left to the wing. Jokic with the steal. And here we go again. The Nuggets on the break. Over Eubanks. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Nuggets on top, up by 16. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and then get out and run, get out and attack.
You kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Checking out Los Angeles. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Nuggets.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And good that time.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Pass to Harden. Now Zubac. Jones kicks to Dunn. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up on the high post. And Brown pulls it down. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, It's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Dunn, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot. Dunn's got 6.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
This one for 3. Another possession, another assist.
And he's been piling up the assists all season.
In fact, that last assist tied him for the most in a single season in franchise history. Dunn passes to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Porter passes to Brown. Porter a screen on Harden. Brown off target with his 3. Clippers trailed by 19. Harden kicks to Leonard. Jones the pass to Leonard. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Gordon. Dunn against Murray. Porter with it. And stolen by Leonard. Over Gordon. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Early in his career, Leonard wouldn't take those shots. Now he's got the confidence to pull up off the dribble.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And they get it back. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic sets the screen for Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And another assist.
Nobody has been a better floor general in the history of this franchise. Unparalleled vision.
And his name is now at the very top of the list in franchise assists. That's a record that might be in the books forever. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Dunn outside. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Third is Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Leonard on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Brown. He has 6. Really left alone that time. Porter's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Harden can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 20. Here's Murray, and Denver again with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Harden. 18 points for him, and Leonard gets it to go.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. 22 is their biggest lead. to the middle. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Outside Leonard. Jones for three. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's the screen, and Jokic wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Dunn passes to Jones. Pass to Harden. Fires the three. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Brown. He's got 6. And the rejection by Zubac. Harden outside. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Jones, no one around him. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 5th assist in this one. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Denver. Aiden Watson comes in for Michael Porter. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Christian Brown. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Chris Dunn. Los Angeles on D. It's an 18-point game. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Denver's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Gordon. Murray with it. Guarded by Harden. And another miss by Denver. Clippers trail by 15. Outside Leonard. Here's Harden. He's covered by Murray. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Harden's got 21.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Westbrook's got 9 points.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Leonard kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Westbrook. Wide open look here for Murray. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 15. Pass to Powell. And here's Harden. 21 points in the game, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now Murray. 25 points in the game. Now, here's Jokic. Rebound by the Clippers. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Watson, the pass to Murray. Now, here's Watson, guarded by Harden. Pass to Westbrook, trying his luck from deep. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Clippers trail by 15. Harden with it. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for James Harden. Westbrook passes to Najee. Great tee that time from Leonard. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to Simmons. Here's Eubanks. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Watson. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and it's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Changing ends, Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time.
Now here's Simmons, still without a basket. Pass to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. And it's 6 points for Bogdanovic.
And with Bogdanovic is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
And here's Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Eubanks the pass to Simmons. Outside Leonard. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And he knocks down the first one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
He hits both from the stripe.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Westbrook passes to Najee. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Westbrook. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. 16 points for Russell Westbrook.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He has 6, and yes, it's good.
And if you let Bogdanovic square up from mid-range, it's going to be a long night.
Pickett passes to Westbrook. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so it's Denver with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got Dunn. He's out there with Simmons. Drew Eubanks out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Coffey in at the four-man position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Clippers trail by 16. Here's Dunn. Bogdanovich with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Dunn. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And so Dunn nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Westbrook passes to Pickett. Back to Westbrook. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's 18 points for Russell Westbrook.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Simmons finds Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 16. Watson, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Watson. It's tipped. Here's Coffey. He's covered by Westbrook. And Coffey gets it to go. Coffey's got his first points in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Pickett. Over to the wing. He tries for three. Westbrook, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
Ben Simmons taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Najee passes to Pickett. It's sent back down by Simmons. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Pickett, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Back to Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Simmons got his first basket of the night.
And they make Simmons battle for it, but he was up to the task.
Outside, Jordan. And Watson has it in the corner. Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for two.
First one falls for. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Gordon's checked in for Denver. Michael Porter comes in for Peyton Watson. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Jordan dishes to Westbrook. Overdone. Westbrook can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 12. It's Harden with the drive. Great D that time from Westbrook. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pickett passes to Jordan. For three, Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you have to love how hard Westbrook goes. It's what allows him to take over games like this.
Harden can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 15. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on James Harden.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook, just getting after it and drawing the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Eubanks. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's Derek Jones in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers trail by 16. Leonard with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Zubac. And the Clippers miss again. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
And here's Harden. Done outside. Now Zubac. And it's good, 2 points. Now here's Westbrook. Oh, Porter in position.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Done outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double from past the arc. Here's Zubac. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Denver making a switch here. Others checked in.
Shooting 1.
Denver leading by 15. Pass to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. Now Zubac. Here's Harden on the wing. Over to the left wing. Zubac with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Over Jokic. No good from Zubac. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Westbrook drives in.
And we've come to expect that from Westbrook. Hard charging, putting defenders in a situation where they just have to foul.
At the line for Denver, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Norman Powell's checked in for the Clippers. He hits the second from the line. Clippers trail by 16. Lobs it up for Zubac. Jokic with the steal. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Harden against Murray. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. Harden against Westbrook. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Powell. Powell's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets leading by 14. Murray the pass to Gordon. Porter with the screen for Gordon. Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Jokic. Good work defensively by Jones. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for LA. Norman Powell. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets leading by 12. Murray kicks to Jokic. And the rejection by Zubac. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. There's Jokic with range.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Zubac a screen on Murray. Murray against Harden. Clock at 6. Powell for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Murray to the inside. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Off target from outside.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
To the paint. And the dunk by Zubac.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Murray outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's Murray just grinding it out and getting rewarded.
Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Leonard kicks to Powell. It's tipped. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. That's a 2 from Powell. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Powell's got 10 points here in the second half.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
Jokic with it, beyond the arc. James Harden with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Zubac against Jokic. Jones kicks to Zubac. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 22 is their biggest lead. They're outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist in the game.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Murray against Harden. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. Jokic with this screen on Harden. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Harden. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray. Harden against Murray. Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Denver.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And he will go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jokic.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
There's Porter with the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Harden with the drive. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.